Hey guys, how's it going? Why the hell didn't you get any sleep? Hey Scott. I think we all get nights like those. Yeah, so I want her to have more of a outfit like that than the thong. I also sanded down her chest this morning, well actually a little while ago. Well, that's good as long as you finished it. So this is going to kind of suck trying to paint the legs together, but I'm going to have to do it anyway. Yeah, I'm going to have to take down a lot of this in here. Kind of sticks out on the back a bit. And I'm gonna have to fix underneath in here. I don't like the way this kind of sticks out too much up top. Gonna kind of sort of comes. No, it doesn't really. Hey, what's up, Jacob? Not gonna be too busy of a night. A lot of planning, so I'm gonna work on her chest. Just trying to figure out where I want to dremel up this next time I'm in the garage, and then we're gonna start planning out Harley. I guess we're gonna go with that number 2 outfit from the Patreon page. So I figure I can start lining it all up tonight and planning it out. She's pretty much ready to go. Where's the image? Yeah, so I guess we're going with this outfit. It's just a matter of I want to start figuring out how it's gonna look on her later. Planning on, like, I want to start drawing it out like I'm doing with the pencil here. I want to see if I use the zipper will work, or if not, do the zipper in the front, which probably will. And I figure the best way to do it is start working on her outfit and then working on her legs, and then start planning. As I'm getting like the midsection going, I could start planning out the what is it, the baton that Raz says one of them have, and then we can start figuring out the hair. So it's kind of like building as we go a bit. So we'll figure it out little by little. Jubilee is almost done. Been working on her really a lot, trying to get that out the door. I think the baton would be the best, because I was looking at a couple guns, and the guns were kind of you know. I think the baton would be funnier. We can actually add a little extra to it. Hey, what's up, John Arts? How's it going? But yeah, I think it's like cracked here. Oh, no, it's just scraped up a bit. Actually, this is actually cracked. This resin is kind of like not really resin. It's kind of more of a, can't really explain what it is. So it looks like I got some prepping to do up there. Well, I think what we could do is we could make a crazy baton. You know, it doesn't have to be sort of, we can actually have a little bit more fun with it. Add some spikes to it, maybe add some other stuff, you know. It depends on, I think, she does have handcuffs. I have a pair of handcuffs from the, let me see if I have it. I think I have a pair of handcuffs in here. I cleaned up a lot of my parts. I threw away a lot of stuff. But I think I have this set of handcuffs from the Poison Street Fighter statue. And if they are in here, we'll use those. I know I didn't throw them away. Let me look underneath of it. They're not in this box, they're probably in the other one, which they probably are. I had to cut down on parts, I had too much junk. In the garage. Hold on, let me check. I know I have. I did a cleaning the other week. Maybe they're in this thing. Let's see. So I picked up one of these things, and I started organize them. Here they are. I knew I had them still. There. So I have a set of handcuffs. So we can use this for her. It's nice to finally get organized with all these little trinkets, so now I can actually pop these out and go through them. Like, we got some playing cards that we can use for her. A couple other knickknacks here and there. Let's see, there was a... might be with the playing cards. I had a couple of dice that were like black and red dice. I've always wanted to use them for a Harley statue. Just never did. Yeah, so I got a bunch of playing cards. Let's see. They're not in, they gotta be in one of these things. Yeah, there they are right there. I got all those little dice in there. So maybe I can utilize them for a base or something. I don't know. But yeah, I got a bunch of little trinkets and stuff. But we'll use this for her somewhere. I don't know. I don't think they open though. Yeah, they don't open. So that's gonna be a little bit of an issue. So they don't open, do anything with them. But keep that in mind, Raz, down the line when we start planning out the base. Because we are taking her off this base. We're not going to utilize this base, you know. Yeah, like, so if we do get to the point where we do like one thing we can utilize, like maybe put it on her side, or maybe even give her something there, or even actually put it around her wrist too, you know, so it could go on her wrist. So we got them, so we'll put those aside. I have a couple ideas for the baton for her, so just a matter of planning it out and grabbing a couple of attachments and stuff. What's up, Creative Collector? How's it going? For her hair, I'm not really sure about the hair yet. I'm going to kind of go through a couple of those styles, and we're going to kind of see if we could figure something out for it. The only reason why I put it in that one picture for her that I posted before, like, where's it now? The only reason why I just threw that was just to throw a hair up there, you know? Yeah, Psylocke, we're getting rid of the boob sock, so I sanded down the chest, and we're going to make it more of a leotard. But yeah, we'll figure out the hair down the line. And then after I get the chest and everything worked out, because it'll be easier to hold this piece up, then I'm gonna work out the booty. So I was just drawing it before. I don't like the thong on her. I know Psylocke's have like a lot of thongs, but I want to give her a little bit more of a leotard outfit. So it should connect to like right there. So I'm gonna probably Dremel all this out and then rebuild all this. I'm gonna keep the line work in her outfit, but I might change some stuff. I like the areas here that are stretched out because this feels more like a cloth leather area, but this area feels more like armor, you know? So I'm not really sure because I have to clean up this area in the crotch too, and this area over here, because I don't like the way it comes up so high. So I figure let me work on this first, get this going, and then I'm going to, once I get this area the way I like it, I'm going to probably start chopping up some of this area, and I'm going to like really chop off the back, and I'm going to rebuild the booty. And I'm going to do it where the booty is kind of like squeezed in with the outfit like I did with the, what you call it, the, Miss Marvel. Well, Raz, if we do that outfit on her, which we're going to draw it out later, I'm thinking that we'll see some of her booty with that outfit, but not a lot. You know, because I mean, if you look at her outfit, right? You know, I guess what we'll do is we'll just leave these pictures up. So you see how the front of her outfit, you see a little bit of the crotch. What I would think is the same thing for Harley. If we're looking at her booty area, you know, like that outfit would come down here and grab something, right? It doesn't just like come up around the booty. So those things you would probably just see a little bit like right there. That's what I'm thinking, you know. But I'll show you later after we work on after we get the chest done. I think we'll do some silly putty. I'll do some drawings. We'll kind of see what the best way of doing it is, because it's gonna be one of those things where this outfit, you can see how this outfit goes on top of her. So with this Harley, basically I'm just gonna roll out A's, you know, just gonna roll out a big thing of A's, and we're just gonna like wrap it around the body almost, or at least around the waist area at first. I got the plan of it. I'm thinking about it. It's kind of one of those things where I know what we got to do. It's just a matter of the best way of doing it without making it like, you know. So like we'll go over it each week, plan it all out. Because the other thing too is, like you said when you first talked about it, we're gonna loosely base it off the outfit so we can actually tweak it in other ways too. It doesn't have to be exactly like that picture. You know, like those two little clasps that are on her leggings, you know, we'll do diamonds on those type thing. Well, I don't want to give her a huge chest, but I don't want it to look small either. Hey, raccoon. I guess it's just the hair for Harley is what we gotta I gotta figure out. You know, maybe we could do a shorter hair, we can go with the longer hair. Because I was looking at a couple of those pictures you sent, Raz, and they all have sort of different hairstyles. So... or come up with our own. Kind of just let it flow. But I think whatever we do, I want to try to cover the ears, because I don't really want to sculpt ears. I'm so bad at those. Well, that's the thing. Vote. Just throw some feedback. You know, it doesn't mean you have to know the character. I have no clue about this stuff either. I'm just going off the pictures that won, you know. And like I said in the beginning, we're going to kind of base it off that item, but not to a T. But I mean, if you look at this outfit here, well, it's like if you look at this outfit here, even if it's not like the whole police theme of Ghost in the Shell, just doing a cool outfit like that on Harley would look pretty cool, you know. Which is kind of a fun idea. Because that's the whole point, is not to get hung up on exactly the official outfit. Just kind of base it off there, add a couple elements and give it our own little take to it. Like, you know, she has those cuffs on her with those hands, but we don't need those cuffs. We can take those off. Now I hope I can do this without trying to sculpt the breasts and then add the seam in the middle. So we're going to see how this works out. Yeah, I could see Harley wearing it too. Kind of, you know, we do our own little take, add some tweaks to it. don't know if I've seen that one. Which one is that one? Like I said in the Picardo stream, I didn't come up with the term boob socks. My friend did. She might be in chat now. Ever since she said it, I can't stop thinking about it too. That term. No, there's no links on this one. Oh, Creative Collector Ryan? Oh, I thought you did. You're the one who said it, I thought. Well, whoever said it, it's freaking hilarious. And ever since then, that's all I see. I mean, this is all I ever really saw when people sculpted this stuff, but it's just funny, the term. I pointed it out to a couple friends, and now every time they see a sculpt, they say the same thing now. They can't not see it. Well, one of them did, whichever, it's hilarious. What I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this texture here, but I'm going to pull this all into the other part. Yeah, I've seen those as well, but I think the boob socks is the one that really sticks out, though. Like I said, I like the sculpt. I just didn't like the chest, that's all. And I'm going to try my best to sort of correct it. Alright, let me take a look real quick, just so I know which version you're talking about. Oh, that one! Yeah, okay. Wow, they really did split those. It doesn't even look like she has cloth on the top part of her body. I mean, it's a good idea, and it's not a bad pose. The faces are good. But, yeah, I see what you're saying on that one. Well, like I said, it's not a bad sculpt. It's just that one part that would bother me on it. But I mean, if he wants to go legit and get a license and stuff, go for it. It's going to be very expensive, though. Not saying don't do it, but... Yeah, that's kind of a problem. If you don't get the final sculpt to see it, and you're in on something, and then when it's done, it's not what you want. It's kind of a tough thing to keep doing. I know a couple guys that were in a couple groups and got out of them because of that. Well, my friend, the Berserk Studios Power Girl, came in the mail yesterday. So I'm going to do a kit review on that and post that when I get a chance. Actually, didn't mind, you know, that's kind of a cool thing. You're in like a Patreon and they do a sculpt. And you're not out crazy amount of money, because if they do it, you're only putting like $7 a month or so. And then if you really want it, you can get it printed and painted or do it yourself. I could almost leave this like an armor piece, maybe. Nah, maybe not. Yeah, maybe. Oh, what do you guys think? Leave it like an armor piece? And then do this like a leather, and leave this like a shinier metallic or something? It might work. Because the idea with this one is, you know, I wanted to do like leather, like purplish leather, and then here maybe metallics to break it up a little bit more. So I'm thinking the way this is sculpting, leave it like an armor piece. Just don't like it too thick at the bottom here. Damn neighbors' chickens are going nuts. I don't know if you guys can hear them. Grab the arms real quick. Wait, did I put it in here? Oh yeah, right here. Alright. Get an idea on how they look. Yeah, it looks a little bit way better to me now. Especially if it's like a shiny armor piece. So I think I need to pull it this way a little bit more. Yeah, like this is a little bit wonky. I think maybe there's some resin holding it back. I think, yeah. I like what they did with this though. This was a good design by actually magnetizing this piece on here. It's a really good idea. So this way it doesn't break. So I really do like that. Hey, what's up, Butterfly? How have you been? It's been a while. Oh, wow. Well, congratulations, and hopefully it goes well for you. Well, when you become president, don't forget about us little people, alright? Remember, you're hanging out on my stream. That sounds like a good plan. That's what we need. Butterfly's gonna go down as uniting the world. When I'm an old dude, I'd be like, yeah, Butterfly used to hang out with us on the statue streams. I'm going to have to shape this a bit and then clean up underneath here. It's too hard to clean it up right now. I think I need to build out this part a little bit more. Butterfly, when you become president, pass a law that statues are tax-free. Help us out. Yeah, that could work as well. You mean there was an extra part of B that was left in the container? Happens to me all the time. I have a container here of some old B that I haven't used from this container. Honestly, I know they, you know how they say you have to use equal amounts of A and B. There's times when I have a little bit more B and times a little bit more of A, But if you mix it well enough, I have never had an issue. You know, you can't mix like a little bit of B and then a whole chunk of A. That's not gonna work. But if you have a little bit of A and a little bit of B, and somehow the A is just a little bit bigger, it's not the end of the world. But always try to make sure it's as equal as you possibly can get, you know, and mix it pretty well. So pretty much every time I finish my containers, there's always either A or B that I have a little bit of extra. So it's not the end of the world, really. No, you're fine. See, I've never measured it. You know, Abe's could be off. You know, maybe this container, it's supposed to be 2.4 ounces. You know, and this is supposed to be 2.4 ounces. You never know if this container has a little bit of extra. This container has a little bit of less. You never know, but honestly, if you're as close as you possibly can when you mix A and B, you're gonna be fine. And if you go through a lot of containers like I do, sometimes if you have a little bit extra like that, I always take it and throw it into the other container and use it. Now the only reason why I'm keeping this is I'm showing you guys that over time your B starts to yellow and get nasty. So I'm keeping this container in my drawer for another couple months, and then we'll see what it looks like down the line. I'll like give you an idea of what happens when this goes bad. Yeah, don't sweat it. You're fine. If you've used it and you worked on your items and they're not falling apart on you, you're fine. Just mix it well. That's it. Just mix it well. Use some safety solvent. Really get in there and make sure it's nice and cleaned up and mixed well, and you're good. I have a friend who he'd get one of those little like scoops that you use for like melon balls, and he would sit there and he would scoop an equal amount, and he's spending all his time. I'm like, what are you doing? Just take a little bit in the ball and you're ready to go. But he was hell-bent on making sure each one is equal. And even though he did that, at the end of his bottles, he still would have a little bit extra of either A and B. Hey Marshall, what's going on is my Patreons voted on the Harley Quinn. So, you know, this is the Harley Quinn statue right there. So we voted on Harley Quinn, and a bunch of people did all kinds of votes, like Sexy Witch, what other, there was the one from the Jetsons, Judy, right? Judy, right? So everybody voted on a character, and then we did a polling, and I picked out 4 of all the polls, and then everybody on the Patreon voted for the Ghost in the Shell. So this version up here, we've been kind of going back and forth on Patreon, and this is kind of like the version we're going to do. I did a little bit of a Photoshop, so it's kind of like Harley Quinn in a different type of thing. So after all the voting happened, the Ghost in the Shell police officer won. Yeah, it's like a what if. It's kind of like we're taking elements and we're going to create something off of it. So it should look pretty cool when done. Hey Chris, how's it going? Yeah, Marshall, it's going to be a Friday stream thing only. Anytime that there's a new element, the patrons are going to vote on it. We're going to hash out details, and then every Friday we're going to keep working on it. So it's going to be a long-term project. It's only on Fridays, so I won't really be working on it unless it's on the, unless it's like garage type work. But it's going to save it for Fridays, so you'll see, a couple months and how this evolves. Yeah, even if you miss the streams, it'll always be back up on the YouTube channel, so it's not like you can always check it out whenever, Chris, I'm doing pretty good. Been busy, getting a lot of projects done. I saw your Poison Ivy you've been working on. It's looking really good. Alright, I'm going to have to shape this up a bit, but that looks way better than what it did before. So, yeah, I'll have to shape this up. And it looked good, looked better like armor now. So let me blow up the picture a little bit more so you can see what it was looking like before. Yeah, so that's looking pretty good. But I'm gonna be doing. I decided for this Psylocke. I'm not doing all this change of hand stuff. I really don't want to do all those poses. So what I want to do is I want to keep her side blade. So this hand is supposed to go toward that sword, and the other hand's supposed to come up. But I like the side blade here, and I want to use the side sword like this in back of her hand, like so. So I want the side blade and the side sword. Only because the sword I got in the mail with the is actually bent. So the metal sword would look like crap, actually, because it's like bent like here. So I figure we'll do this instead. I have to fix it though. I might have to twist the hand or something. And I'm also resculpting the hair, so I think this would look pretty cool. Something like that. But I'm also debating if I can't get this hand behind the hair, I could use the other hand. Actually, I put it in the box already. But now this is the head that has the hair coming over the eye, and I actually like this one better. So yeah, so if we yeah, that actually looks way better as a chest. Yeah, so if I do it like that, yeah, see, if I do it like that and I kind of fix the hair in a way where it's going over her eye, but it doesn't, mess with the sword, I think that'll look pretty cool. Yeah, see, the way it is it goes down more like that to the hand, or maybe I can actually. I'll have to play with it. If I play with it a bit, I'm sure I could get to the point where it'll work. But I want to make it my version of Psylocke. So, yeah, we'll be working on this one on streams too. So once I get ready with the hair, we'll figure it out more. But the hair is over here. And I love the face on this one, but I don't like the hair but I understand why they did it for the sword. So I like the hair going over the eye like that, but I don't like the hair the way it's kind of cut. I don't like the way it's just very blah. So I'm gonna have to figure something out. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep this idea, but we'll do my own hair. And then if this goes into this hand, so the way I'm thinking of doing it is, I'll see if I can keep this magnetized, but with this piece that goes to that, what I'll do is I'll kind of get this in the hand and sort of ease around or something, and I'll kind of keep it. I don't know. I gotta figure something out. I want to pull out the other hand though, and see maybe if I shouldn't do it behind the head, because if I can't get this hand to go with the hair, like if it's hitting the hair too much type thing, it's looking like maybe she'd be cutting herself. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. One way or the other, I'll figure out what I'm gonna do. But I love the side blade though. I love the side blade. I think that just looks too cool. Okay, yeah, so I'll sand this down and then we're gonna clean up in there. Maybe this like rib cage part is too much. Maybe I'll kind of come in a little bit and do a little armor underneath there or something. It looks a little too deep cut, which I'm not really a fan of. But all in all, the chest definitely looks better now. Alright, so I definitely mixed up too much eaves and I don't have a filler really to go. I'm going to shove this on the road base since I still didn't finish that yet. Alright, now we're going to start planning out Harley. So let's get cleaned up a bit. Alright, so to start this off, she's gonna have probably underwear I gotta sculpt. So you figure we'll have the underwear. And then it probably would be split right about over here, like so. Right? Now the way this would work is, before I start doing any kind of like sculpting, we would mix out eaves once we're all planned out. And then what I would do is I would put a layer of eaves across here like that for the beginning, let that cure, and then start pulling it, you know, sculpting down so it would look tight underneath of there. So that's how we would do that. And then of course we would take the zipper and come up. So I'm thinking, you know, we can utilize one of these zippers, right? But we're not going to zipper all the way down to here. We're gonna, I'm thinking we have the collar maybe to like here. So we see a little bit of cleavage, or should we go down more? What do you guys think? Down more? Like, do you think more down to here? Or do you think just there is fine? So if we go down to that one, it's about that much cleavage type thing. It'd be like that and that one. But if we go down more, a little bit more down, sort of like there. Because if we go down more, we're going to show a bra. If we go up more, then it would be maybe just a tiny bit of a bra. So if we go down more, right, so let's say, so we take this piece and we bring it down to about here. Then what we would do is we would have a bra showing like in here. And then that would actually come down, right down center to there. And we would slice it. Oops. Didn't break anything, did I? No. Usually the slice is right by the rib cage, so it'd be sliced right there. Hey, better John. Let me check right now. Sorry, guys. He's printing something out for me. Yeah, I think that would work. Yeah. So the 1/4 scale, print it at which you got it, and then pull it down 5%. And then the 1/5 scale, print it where you got it, and pull another one down 5%. And I think that'll work. I think that'll work. So the idea too here is with the chest, since the outfit is fairly simple. Thanks, John. You know, you're from Canada, so don't mess this up, alright? You know how you Canadians do things over there. So if I'm gonna pull the zipper down, since this is sort of a tighter outfit, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Dremel out the area here, so this way we can make it look like it's really pressing the skin in more and the breasts sort of push out a little bit. So that's what I'm thinking of doing with this one. Well, I thought you guys drink syrup out of the bottle. You can't be shipping it to me. But, alright, so if we do that, so I'm thinking, looking at her outfit though, maybe what we can do is we can leave it unzipped, but we can keep the collar clipped. So like we can keep her collar there. You know, it sort of has that little part over like this, right? And then it's got the little little button, right? So what we could do is we can leave the collar on her like that, but we can bring the zipper in more like this. Yeah, maybe this would look better. So instead of trying to alright, so maybe it looks like it's unzipping, but she still kept the collar on. Reminds me of the scene from Super Troopers when they were drinking the syrup in the diner. Like, that's Canadians for you. I'm joking, guys. We got a long running joke because he's Canadian. I blame Canada for everything in the world. So do you guys think of something like that? So we have the collar, but we have a little bit of skin showing for fun. And then we would have her shoulder piece come up over here, right? Alright, so you know, we would have red, red, black, black, and then of course the bra, you could even keep it white, you know. I think it would be too much to do red, red, black, black, red, black, you know, to be just too chaos. So maybe leaving the bra and the underwear white, or even maybe pinkish to kind of give it a throwback to the Ghost in the Shell outfit that we're looking at. So it would be like a pinkish white. So maybe that would kind of release a little bit of the element there. So then we would have the legs come out like so. Now, so Raz, my one question is, before I kind of try to think about this. So if this piece comes out right over here, I guess it would kind of cut the booty here, right? And then doesn't it like come down to this piece over here like so? Is that how the outfits work? I don't remember seeing it. Yeah, if you take a look, shoot me an email. I forget how the back of it looks. If it looks like that, then it's not the end of the world. Unless it's something different. Now, as far as her shoes go, like if we look at her shoes, some of the shoes are basically similar, but they have just a little bit of a wrap around here instead. So I'm thinking we just leave the shoes as is. Because I think these are Harley shoes. So there's really no reason to mess with them. If the characters had like high heels or high boots, I mean, or something, we would change it. But their shoes are sort of low. So I'm thinking what I would do is I would just add some A's in here and add some wrinkles, like the stockings are a little bit wrinkled up around the boots. Because I think that would just look better. So for here we would add a diamond, So this would be a diamond holding this up. This would be a diamond holding this up. I mean, if I really want to go crazy, I can even do smaller diamonds. Like 4 diamond thing. So we could do something like that. Alright, sorry Raz, you're kind of like my pick guy since you won, so... Yeah, so it's pretty much what I thought it would be. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we got 2 options. I don't want to post this picture on YouTube because they'll probably kick me off. So, the one pics that Raz sent me, they're actually not clicked to the, they're not actually clicked to any stockings. So if you guys are thinking, maybe what we could do is we can have a little bit of fun with her booty, right? So what we could do... Yeah, we don't want to get kicked off YouTube. Not yet. I would have to go to Rumble and start streaming. Alright, so they have undies, right? So what we can do is we can give her a set of undies like so, right? What I'll do is I'll Dremel out the booty so it looks like the undies are squeezing her pretty well. Right? So some of these girls sort of have the piece not connected. No, the pictures you sent me are good. I actually kind of like them because it's actually giving me a little bit more of a funner idea for this one. So what we could do is we can bring this up, right? We could bring this up and we can sort of have the piece sort of hanging up, right? And this can be sort of over her booty up here a little bit, and then this piece could come down here like this, and it's actually wrinkled up here, right? I'm sorry guys, I can't show it to you on YouTube. I'll get booted. And then this piece could come over here, and it's kind of like loose. It's like hanging off. It's not actually connected to anything, right? So it's kind of like wrinkled upward, so we can actually see her booty. And then the stocking piece, right? So this stocking piece can come this way. And then instead of it clicked up, it can actually be hanging over here like so, right? Or maybe what we can do is, we can do one, right? We can actually have one sort of over here connected to the stocking, but then this one is loose and not connected, so it's like flopping over here, so we get a little bit of a booty showing on this one. Maybe that'll be a little bit better, right? Hey, what's up, Rukin? I like that idea actually. So this stocking here would actually be connected. So this one would be connected, right? And this would be tight. You know, we would have it strapped down, but it would go over her booty like so. Yeah, so I think the second idea would be better. So let's give you guys the idea. Alright, so let's put this around here like so. Okay, so that piece would go there on her like that. And this piece goes like this. Yeah, so you just gotta kind of play with it, come up with some ideas, how it would work, right? So that piece goes around the front like that. Then this piece, as it comes around, it's tight, but then it flops up over like this. So this is pulling down. Quaz? Batcher? Oh, hold on, I butcher names. What kind of kits are you looking for? Are you looking for, scale size like this? Are you looking for, anime kits? Are you looking for anything to practice on? Or are you specifically looking for something? And you don't have to worry about changing the subject, that's kind of why we're here. So if there's something you want to talk about or find, it's not a problem. Alright, so you want 1/4 scale. So there's a site for anime kits. It's E2406. I'll link you some stuff in the description. As far as garage kits, if you want to get superhero stuff, you need to get into some Facebook groups for garage kits. So I'm not on Facebook, so I can't help you there. So as far as Facebook goes, I can't help you. If you want garage kit anime stuff, there is 1/4 scale stuff. You can try this site here. That's a lot of anime stuff. Don't open it at work though, because there is some stuff that might get you in trouble. If you're into 3D printing, you can go to this site and you can actually find a whole slew of characters that you can print out if you need elements and stuff. And then there is a Patreon that I've actually joined. I will actually find you their Patreon link. Hold on one second. Let's see. That right there is B3, BD3 or Berserk Studios. They actually do a lot of resin kits. Well, they're doing 3D sculpts. So you get the 3D sculpt and then you print it out in 3D. If you want some garage kits like monster type stuff, I don't know if Jesse from Garage Kits is actually making kits as much as he used to, only because of the supply demand issues. But he's got a couple anime kits there. Well, not anime kits. He's got some. Sorry, I linked the wrong thing again. Let me get that link. So Garage Kits. Garage Kits also sells paints, but a lot of his paints are sort of drying up because of supply demands. But he has a lot of you know, kits that he does sell that you might be interested in. So that's kind of some stuff off the top of my head right now. It's kind of hard for people to make garage kits like they used to because supplies have gone up. A lot of people are really booked up. So, but if you're looking for some of the higher end garage kits that I actually paint up for people, those are from Facebook. So you just got to get into some statue groups, get in on pre-orders, or one more link for you. One more link. If you have Instagram, you can go on to We Are Collectors. I'll get you his information. And he posts a lot of statues that are coming out, which sometimes people sell as kits. But you would have to find out from the sculptors and the people producing them. So there's so We Are Collectors is a great Instagram page to get on. Now, I can guarantee that when he posts a picture that you'll be able to get a kit, because sometimes they're sold out way before pictures are even posted. But at least that's a bunch of information I can give you for now. Yeah, alright, so back on the Harley. But if there's any other questions, ask away. I'll help you the best I can. There is, like, maybe other sites and other stuff I can actually link you, but I can't link in YouTube. So, but We Are Collectors is a great Instagram to start off, because if he'll post, like, the sculptor, he'll post maybe the group producing it, and then from there you could go on to YouTube, onto Facebook, find those groups. Now, some of these groups are a little bit secretive, so I don't think you maybe get in like right away, but if you can try, you know, that's the best I can give you for now. Rukin, yeah, don't worry about it, man. We're just kind of brainstorming here anyway. But yeah, so I think what we'll do is we'll have one kind of flopping upwards so we can see some of the booty. I actually like this booty cheek better. Well, actually maybe this one's better, only because we see this one might be easier to sculpt onto because it's a little bit thinner. So maybe this one should come up more. Yeah, so if you're turning her this way, maybe it's better we see this booty. Yeah. So I think what we'll do is we'll do this one. Yeah, this one would be better to see up there. Okay. Yeah. So let's fix this. There is also a lot of eBay sales for kits, but I can't promise those kits are clean. You never know if they're really crappy, if they're like 5th, 10th generation copies, meaning that they've been casted so many damn times over and over you lose detail. You mean like have an opening in her back? I don't know. It's a possibility. I mean, I don't know what other people think about that as far as the Patreons go. It's something we can look at real quick. Give me a second. I'll see if I could come up with an idea. Just got to keep sketching this out. So let's keep. Alright, so we'll have the triangle piece here. And then the booty part would come up over here like so. So this would come up like this. Right? And then it would kind of flop over here like so. Yeah, this side's easier to do it. Yeah, let me see how something in the back would open up may look. Alright, so this is sort of wrinkled a bit. It's not really stretched, right? So that comes up like this, and then this piece is sort of a little bit wrinkled. This just helps me visualize this more when I'm ready to start sculpting this stuff. Gives me a better idea of. So this kind of wrinkled up, and a little bit of stretchiness, and then this is a little bit stretched up over here and wrinkled. And then this piece here. Off the head so we don't drop it. Alright, so basically this would come up at an angle and kind of flop around there, so this would be kind of stretched up a bit. It might even come up higher. I have to... No, actually it probably wouldn't come up that high because this is pulling it down. Okay, so these pieces would work fine with Abe's going across, but this piece right here coming down would actually snap. So something like this, I'd have to actually cut a piece of metal and actually put a piece of metal going this way. Sort of, let me grab a piece of metal and I'll show you. Because if I don't put a piece of metal there and I actually hold this by accident, I'll snap it. So what I would do is I would grab a piece of metal like this, and I would actually cut this like, or I would find a thinner one, and what I would do is I would make a stapler. So I'd actually like bend a piece here, bend a piece there, cut a hole in the resin here, cut a hole in the resin here, and actually put this piece of metal like that, right? So this way, when you look at the side, it would actually look like it's actually stretched down. So this is something that you'd have to actually plan out too. And the same thing if you did it on this one, you know? Because the one of the worst things in the world is when I first started doing this stuff, I would do the A's and then I wasn't paying attention and I would just crush it. Yeah, so basically like that. So that's kind of something I have to come up with for that piece. Now I don't have to do it for the front because her legs are curved. So the curve doesn't really matter because it's going to work. The hardest part is just doing the A's across like there, you know? But I'll put Magic Sculpt around here, so that's fine for that. Alright, so you guys are thinking of a opening in the back. You mean you want me to do the whole piece up here loose? We could. I don't know. If we make this whole piece unloose and this piece coming down like it's messy, would people understand that this is a ghost on the shell? Oh, wait. What, you mean make this one undone and then this one undone? I'm doing this one undone here. This is the piece that's going to be undone. You see how it's coming up higher in the back? But these two front are going to be tonked. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. This is clipped. This is clipped here. These two are clipped. But this one won't be clipped. Yeah, it's going to be stretched. It's going to be wrinkled going up this way. See? So that's how I'm going to do that. At first I was going to do this one, but the reason why I switched it over is if you're looking at her, right? So if you're looking at her in this direction, you know, so if you have her in the front, you're not seeing anything, but if you turn her this way a little bit, you know, because you would see this portrait, you might see the little booty and the part hanging off the booty, especially if you want to turn her that way, you know. So I figured this one, plus this one, since her cheek is out more, it's easier to have this one loose. So that's where we're at with that. Okay, so on to the back. So you're thinking about having the back shown. So let me look at that picture again Raz sent, just so I get an idea of what they are. So I can get an understanding a little bit more. Alright, so the backs pretty much have a line coming down as well. Not really a zipper per se, but sort of like a seam line, because we're going to do the zipper in the front. Because to me, this type of outfit screams that the zipper's in the front and not in the back. Right? So you guys are thinking of a hole in the back? Like, are you thinking a hole like down here? Are you thinking a hole all the way around? It's kind of trying to think of how this would work. Because a lot of the pictures that Raz sent me actually have a lot of wrinkles back here, because even their backs are arched, because they're sticking out their booties in the picture. So a lot of wrinkles are going on back here. Yeah, I wish I could show you guys, but can't really put the hole down here. Raz could probably help you with that one. Because the way this outfit is, it's more of like super tight upper body with showing a little bit of the skin here. It's not really meant to have a hole in the back. Honestly, I don't think it'll work. I mean, because, you know, we're actually opening up her chest with the outfit, you know? I mean, we're already unzipping it here, and I think maybe if we tried to do something back here, we're already lifting this up to see some booty. So I think if, I understand what you're saying, like, you know, a hole in the back to show the muscles, but don't forget we're going to have a big piece back here of the mallet or the baton. So I think if we're adding something here, might be too much. So the way I look at it is, if I'm looking at the back of her statue, the statue of her, right? I want my eyes to come down here to the pink outfit of her booty. I don't want to look at the skin or anything back here. So I'm thinking keeping your eyes focused here is better. That's kind of my opinion on that one. Because don't forget, this is going to be, you know, red, red, black, black. And if you have some kind of like something back here, it might be too much. Am I going in the right direction of what you guys were thinking of showing something in the back? I mean, let's also don't forget her back muscles are not correct. They did not really sculpt really good back muscles. So even though in the lighting in the video it looks like she has good muscles, they're really not actually. Because they just kind of did basic muscles for the cloth. Yep, Rukin's got a point, but it is Harley. She does have a skin-tight outfit. Yeah, I think if we kept the front of her outfit open, the back, and she had better sculpted muscles in the back, it would work. Like even this stuff, like these wrinkles in her like areas over here, is a little too overkill around here. Because usually you just have like the dimple showing here and here. This is kind of like really cut. No, that's where we're brainstorming some ideas to see how this is gonna play out. You know. All right, so now she's got these little things on her legs, like the artwork. You see how they have those little things here. I'm wondering if we should add those or do something different. Alright, let me take a look. Yeah, we can't send that one. That one's a big no. Yeah, I'll have to post those somewhere else. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to come up with our own little design, but based off of what's there. I don't think we'll be able to. Like I said, I would really like to show those pictures, but I'm already probably risking it with the ones I got there now. Yeah, I'll do that. You're right. Let me click the link. Alright. So if you guys are at work, don't open this up. But so there's the link for the back of the picture I'm looking at. So it gives you guys a better idea of what I'm looking at my end. So if you look at the second girl, on the, you know, the number one on the left, and then the second girl, you can see how hers is sort of like lifting up, and you see her little booty area. But they don't have any of their clips pulling down. Ah, crap! Did I? Alright, sorry. Hold on. I clicked out the page by accident. Where am I? Damn it. Hold on. What the hell happened? Oh, there we go. Sorry. Yeah, closed out my window by accident. Alright. Alright, so as I was saying, the one picture that I posted, we'll see the booty, and we'll go there. Joker face clips could work, but I was thinking of diamonds. I was thinking, as you can see, diamonds here. To kind of give it that Harley look. But, so, say we do diamonds here. So let's say, we're gonna do our typical 3 diamond thing here. So we can do the 3 diamonds here, type thing, right? We can do the 2 diamonds over here. Usually, so yeah, I'm trying to think of where the diamonds would be placed, because maybe we can do a 1 diamond over here type thing. Yeah, so as far as where the diamonds would go, it might be something I gotta plan out later. Yeah. More scams on the phone. Okay. Yeah, so that's kind of like what I'm thinking. I think we'll figure out the diamond placement and these stuff later, because what I could do with these is I can actually sculpt a diamond thing, or I could ask my friend Meta John to print me out some diamond things, and then I could just use them to glue them in at the end, type thing. So looking at her shoulders though, well, she does have a little bit of an item here on her chest. So if you look up at that picture, there is a thing. So maybe this part would actually have, maybe this one would have actually, yeah, maybe this one would be 1 diamond here, right? And then maybe this over here. I don't know, we could come up with something here, and I don't know what I could come up with over here. Like maybe a fake badge, because that looks like a shield. So maybe we could come up with a shield with a Joker face in it, you know? Maybe if I could find something with a Joker face smiling, with a little shield on her there. Yeah, so maybe what I could do is find like a badge on that CG Trader site, or maybe a Joker face. Yeah, we'll play that one down the line. We'll see how that thing. You know what we'll do, Jacob? I'll put a post up on Sunday for the Patreons to vote if you guys want to see it zipped up or zipped down. Like I said, I'm gonna leave it up to the patrons on that, even though not a lot of guys vote. But even if it's just 3 people voting, that's fine. So if you guys want to have it zipped up, we'll zip it up. If you guys want it zipped down, we'll zip it down. That's the whole point for this project. The patrons are gonna vote on what they want. Rukin, no necklace, because she doesn't really have a necklace. It's actually like it's a collar It's like a buttoned collar here. See-through, I don't think it's gonna work, only because no, I'm not. I don't think see-through would work. See, I don't see that. I don't see this outfit as a see-through. This seems to me like it's a shiny latex white outfit. That's what it feels like to me. But no, I was gonna do red and black, red, black, black, just like traditional Harley Quinn, like you see this picture over here. And then here I was thinking of doing like pink and pink bra and underwear. Yeah, I see what you're saying. It is possible that maybe it is. But I don't see Harley as a see-through outfit, you know? I think if I was to do a swimsuit, maybe then we would do a hint of it. But I think with this one, I like the idea that it's actually shinier red latex or leather. I don't know. Well, like I said, we'll make posts on Patreon. You know, if you guys want to see lighter colors with showing through skin, we can do it. If you guys want to see a leather outfit, we do leather. If you want to see latex shiny, we do shiny. If you want to do like spandex, you know. I'll make a couple posts on Sunday, and we'll see what people are thinking. Yeah, I could see that, Jacob, of seeing some skin. Be a little bit tricky to paint, but I could do it. If that's the case, then I would actually have to do a little bit of naughty bits on her chest, so you can see some of that. Which is fine, I could do it, but I'll make the post Sunday, and you guys give me some feedback. As much as I want to listen to like anybody else in chat, it's kind of a Patreon project, so the Patreons get the choice. But any other feedback from everybody else is welcome. I'm not saying that don't give me feedback. It's just that Patrons get the final vote. I was gonna do the leggings though, really thin. So, well, we'll just throw that out there right now. So if I did the outfit in a leather or latex, then this part here would be leather or latex, but then this part would be a lighter skin tone where it's like it looks like a stockings. So basically, we would have the line in the stocking coming down. You know, and you would see some skin in here. I'm gonna work the undies a little bit more, so don't worry about the undies here. I'm just kind of sketching for now. I will pull them in a little bit more, you know, if you want. So we can. I mean, if you want them pulled in more, we can kind of go more like that. Because don't forget, I said what I'm going to do is I'm going to Dremel out the booty, and I'm going to work the underwear in a little bit there. But before I do that, we got to plan out the chest, because then I'll have to do the same thing with the chest, you know. So if we're going to keep it opened, I'm going to have to sort of chop from like here to about here to make it look like this piece is pushing this down. But if we're going to keep it closed and there's going to be no chest showing, then I'll have to worry about it. So I'm also looking at the art still, you know, so there is a little bit of a, you know, so he does have a seam line coming down here. That's a lot of wrinkles and stuff, so there would be a lot of wrinkles with a seam line underneath the chest area. A little bit of wrinklage there. You know, so there would be a seam line coming over here as well. A little bit of wrinkles coming around the back. We'll hash that out too on Patreon, Jacob. So I thought it would be a little bit of fun showing the bra, you know. See, my thing though is if we come down this far, Harley would never really have it that far down. She would show just some cleavage. So I would think if there's no bra, it would come in a little bit more. But if it's coming down this far, I would say she would have a bra. I mean, she could even have one of those style bras where they come like over there like that, you know, where they have that little string in there, but then that defeats the purpose. Yeah, you know, so far we're kind of there on the outfit, like for the artwork. You know, we're like, we have the basic idea down of the elements of the style, where I'll be cutting things. You know, we're gonna have the loose piece up here. I'm gonna work out the booty area, you know, with the undies there first. Any of the leggings that show, you know, like any of her, we'll do stockings, so it looks like the piece has the sort of, we'll follow the whole seam line, and then we'll show some skin. Hold on, let me look at that picture far right. Yes, Jacob, we could do that, but then I lose the whole Harley Quinn theme of going red, black, and then all of a sudden we would have a part up here. You know what I'm saying? I want to try to keep the Harley Quinn theme of, I want to do the outfit of the Ghost in the Shell, but I want to throw back to Harley's outfit. So the upper jacket part, which you're saying, I could do that in white, but I think I would have to do the whole part in white, you know, like the whole upper body in white. I don't know if that would look, I don't know if that would look right. I'm trying to think. Alright, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna sand this down. I'm gonna take a picture of this now. Well, here's the thing. One thing that I've seen mistakes of artists on like Instagram when they start designing Harley Quinns. So if they have a piece up here, a piece here, and a piece here, and then they go red, black, red, black, red, black, it just becomes a checkerboard, and I think it gets lost. I like the idea of just having one chunk of red, one chunk of red, one chunk of black, one chunk of black, like her traditional outfit. Where the gloves and boots are separated, but when you start putting pieces on pieces on pieces on pieces, I think it gets too complex. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture of this right now, just to show people on... Yeah, Harley Quinn you could get crazy with, trust me. when I was doing those Harley Quinns in the past, I started having to stop my designs because I was like, okay, I'm getting a little too nutty right now. Alright, so if we take out the bra, right, we're just gonna... I'm gonna post these pictures on Patreon on Sunday, and then we'll vote. I think it was I forgot which one. It might have been the Wonder Woman Harley I did. I think I was gonna get a little too nutty with the splitting, and I said, "All right, I gotta stop that." Hey, JK, have I done a Starfire? Yes, I did do a custom Starfire a while back. I used the, Scarlet Witch premium format, the first Scarlet Witch. Not the first one. Well, I think it's the first one that wasn't the after that artist. If you go on my YouTube channel, I'm sure you could find my old Starfire I did. It'll give you an idea of what I came up with. Alright, so I'm going to take a picture of this statue, and we'll post this on Patreon to show you guys if they want to go this route. Yeah, so if we go the outfit that's there now in the picture, it would look something more like that, you know? So we can vote on that. Hold on, I'm going to grab something to drink real quick. Alright, so well, I don't think I would have to worry about the nipples too much, but I would have to at least do a little bit more of a point to them, which I probably was thinking of doing anyway. But just looking at the artwork a little bit more, yeah, it's just a matter of what you guys end up wanting to do. What we could do is, you gotta have some white on her, right? So we have to do a little bit of a white on her. So maybe like the collar could be white, and her gloves could be white, and the undies are white. So we have three, you know, we have white here, and white here, right? So maybe those things would be white. And then if we do sculpt a hat on her, we could do the hat in white. You know, because Harley's got to have some weight on her, you know. So maybe those elements will be white, or maybe, well, I think the collar would definitely have to be white. That choker part that's on her neck, you know, that would have to be a little bit of a white. Just kind of thinking out loud a little bit, you know. Yeah, I don't know. We'll we got some time. We got to brainstorm. We got to do a little bit more planning. So trying to plan this out a little bit more on how to. You know, we definitely want to have hair on her, so the hair's going to be yellow. If we give her the hat somehow with a hat, it'd be white. Like if, I mean, I'm just thinking now. So, say this part is red, this part is black, then this would be red, this would be black, and then the stockings are white. And then the shoes are opposite, you know, red and black. So we could do white stockings that are see-through as well. So that, you know, so this way the red and black pull you up here. So I think that's where we're at least for brainstorming right now. I think we got at least a good handle, you know. Jacob, I completely hate the blue and pink. I hate it. I hate doing that pink and blue stuff. If we're doing a red and black outfit, I want none of that pink and blue in there. I understand that's the modern thing, but I hate those colors. To me, Harley Quinn is blonde with red and black. That's Harley. That's all the Harley I really want to do. I just don't like that pink and red, that blue shit or whatever it is. Hey Terrell. I've thought about Android 21. Which one is 21? Is that the one that's the lab coat with like the checkered outfit, or is that the? Because there's Android 18 is the blonde with the jeans, right? I'm not very. I don't know Dragon Ball too well. I really don't know Dragon Ball that well, so. But if 21 is the one with like the lab coat and the big bushy hair, yeah, I thought about doing a 21 in the past, but I never pulled the trigger. I got too much stuff to do, but it's. I've been thinking about doing some more Pokemon Girls and Dragon Ball stuff down the line, but maybe next year. You know how I did the Jessie Pokemon girl off the Poison Ivy? I was thinking of trying to find some other statues down the line. There's even a couple of cartoon characters I want to do. But for right now, I'm just kind of plugging away on some stuff I got. I have a long list of stuff I would like to do. I just don't have enough time in the day. So looking at that picture, Raz sent me a little bit more. So if I'm gonna do the undies, which would probably be the first thing to be done, unless we open up the zipper, which I'm going to have to add. Like I'm gonna actually have to add some wrinkles in here and make it really tight, to make it look like she literally can't breathe with them on. So I'll have to Dremel out this area a bit and everything. So that's definitely going to be done during the week when I'm Dremeling in the garage. So at least next week we'll be able to start the booty area. And then I'm going to sculpt it here as well. Maybe instead of doing it all the way there, we can actually maybe come up a little bit higher. I'll have to figure that out. That might be a little bit tricky to do in there. Terrell, that's a possibility. I would have to study the character more. I would have to really study the character and see what's what. Are you talking about the first Black Canary or the second one? Because the second one has the jacket sculpted, where the first one is a cloth jacket. Well, you guys got a couple days to think about it. I'll post it on Sunday. And then we can let it run for a week and we can see what the patrons want. You know. Terrell, the second one, I do own that canary. I just don't have it out of the box yet because I'm still working on the TV room. That statue could work. You just have to build out the jacket more and sculpt the hair. Probably could work, but it's a possibility. That's if you want to go with the more realistic superhero look, you know. Jacob, I don't care about painting it any which way. It's up to the patron. So I'll make the post. You guys vote. If they like the idea of seeing it see-through a bit, we'll do see-through. If they want leather, you know, it's at this rate. There's only like 4 or 5 guys voting anyway. So I don't know if other people are getting the messages or they just don't care. I don't know. But I'm trying to get everyone involved. Hold on a second, I think something was delivered. No, Jacob, you gotta vote. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you know the character or not. If there's a couple options, vote. Just easier that way. But so I think we got a good start, right? I think we got some good options. We got a plan. Basically, we just have to figure out what we're gonna do here. As far as paint work goes, keep that in the back of your mind. When we're ready to start painting, we'll figure that out. But what I'll do is I'll make a post that if we go this option, we'll see some skin. If we don't do this option, we won't see skin. But as far as the color scheme and some other elements and how we do the hair and baton, that'll come as we go. You know, but at least we got a good start. We got a plan. We know where things are going to go. During the week when I'm in the garage, I'll at least start working on the booty. So next week we can actually start working on this area and start planning this out a little bit. Hopefully I can sand it down a bit and buff it. So this way I could just add the underwear. And we'll just start voting on it and stuff and go from there. What I'll have to do is, as I'm working on it, I'm going to kind of try to plan out the hair. I think we're going to have to do the hair at the very end, once we get the mallet, the baton on her. The baton's going to be a little bit of a pain. Because what I want to do is, I don't want to sculpt the hair first, and then try to fit the, you know, piece onto it. I want to do the head and hair at the end. Yeah, this was Terrell. This was one of those good anatomy, you know, sculpts that was just hidden by the cloth. But I had to rework a lot of stuff because her chest is actually cut because that piece goes on top of her. So because that piece is cut, I had to work out the whole collarbone chest area. And then I also had to work out the booty because they actually had the booty way lower than what it should have been. Because what it is they wanted the cloth to come down and around. So the booty actually came down to like there, so I had to bring it back up. Yeah, so if we work out the zipper piece, I'll cut off the cloth. And we can sort of use the zipper coming down type thing. Where am I going to get the hands from? The hands are on the mallet. They are on the mallet. So what I'm thinking is we pull the mallet off. I can actually get a hollow brass rod and put a hollow brass rod over this piece and sort of create a baton a certain type of way. So I'm thinking the baton could be very big and stupid looking, but still work with her. So maybe as an example I can find something. Let's see. So this isn't what I will use, but I'll give you an idea. So, you know, you can find a hollow brass rod, something this big, right? And you can actually put this around that item type thing. So I might have to, you know, we're probably going to take these pieces off, you know, and I can do that. Now, that's what I could do. Another option is I could go onto that CG Trader site and we could find hands that come like this, and we can put her hands like that and put a huge mallet like sitting in her hand and over there on this hand as well. So the hands could be like at an angle, you know? So a huge baton that she has her hands coming this way. So the hands would be more like that, holding something really stupid big. So I could do that too. So I'm going to look on the CG Trader site, and if I see some hands that are like this in a way, then what I'll do is I think what we'll do is we'll make it look like she's holding this really stupid heavy baton. Well, see, I'm not really sure yet if I want. See, we can have a little fun with this. We don't have to put the piece there. We can actually do a belt on her that has a bunch of like cop stuff, and we can put the belt there, you know. We could do that, Or, I mean, if you guys wanted to see her have the handcuffs on her, but she's the police officer, so I don't know why she would have the handcuff. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know. We'll play that down here with that. I wanna try to focus on the more complex stuff at the moment, and really try to plan that stuff out. But I'm thinking I'm gonna have to really look for the hands now that I think of it, because there's no way I'll be able to get something in here with this neck. But if I could get hands to hold something stupid big at an angle, that would look actually kind of cool. So just imagine these hands would be shifted more like this, right? And it would be holding something stupid like that. So I think that might work a little bit better. What I'll have to do is maybe I have to find them tonight and get it to my friend this weekend, because he's actually printed me some arms and hands, so I might have him do this too. So the idea for the baton, like those old school batons, like like the old ones that have sort of the, like they're like the batons like that from the old police officer stuff. So I'm thinking making something stupid like that for her, And then once it's done, I could paint stuff on it like for bats only, or for the Batman, Billy Club. Yeah, there you go, Jacob. Stuff like that. So she is a police officer, so instead of, I know Raz sent me some pictures of their batons, but I thought maybe making a Billy Club would be funnier. Something really stupid, beat up, I could even add spikes to it, we can make it look like a really crazy police officer type of Billy Club. And some of those Billy Clubs too, they have like a little rope thing that you can swing around, so we could put like rope at the bottom of it, No, she has to have something around her back. That's the way this is sculpted. She's got her arched back, she's got her arms done. So if you put something in just each hand, it's like, why is her back arched like that? It's really stupid looking. I want to make it look like she's actually like holding something big and stupid. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Raz. Something comical and stupid looking, Basically what I'll do is I could get a piece of wood from Home Depot, shave down the front of it round, get another piece of wood, shove it in the side, add some spikes to it or nails, spray paint it black but make it look old and wooded and beat up, just make it look like a stupid big item for her. So that's what I'm thinking, Sometimes, whenever I brainstorm with people for commissions when they want to do a custom, a lot of people say they like this item but they want to change the arms and the legs, and I'm like, you can't do that because the anatomy and the bone structure is bent away where that's the way it works. So if you bend these arms to do something different, it doesn't fit the rest of the anatomy. So a lot of people don't understand that when Sideshow or Prime 1, Tweeterhead, they always start with the skeleton, and then they pose the muscles on the skeleton, and then they work the item. So you can't really move this stuff down without this stuff moving this way to make it look correctly. So you're always limited to what you got. Sometimes you can break a hand, you can break an arm, that would work, but this pose is something that's got to be in her back shoulder. So you see how her arms are positioned, coming in like this of a triangle going to here. So having her hands bent this way will work for a big mallet, but trying to bend arms down doesn't work. Well, the billy club, we could do a lot. You know, it could be a black billy club. It could be some purples in there. You know, maybe if there's some stickers of like Joker stickers if we find online, or if you guys find any Joker stickers and you say, hey, you know, maybe we could stick like sticker faces on it, you know. The whole baton billy club, we can go crazy with it at the end. You know, there's a lot of options for that, and we'll come up with something stupid looking. Yeah, so I'm gonna look up hands tomorrow. I think I'm gonna send out my hands to Meta John and have him print those out as well, since he's doing some other stuff for me. Because we don't need the hands right away. Even if the hands take like a month or two, it's gonna be a while before I get all this shit going. Alright, so I'm gonna post on Sunday. We're gonna vote on everything. And then by next Friday, what I'm going to have ready is to work on her booty. And we're gonna fill in these areas here with some wrinkles to make it look like stockings or whatever. Get that out of the way. And then we'll get this ready. And hopefully by then we'll be ready to figure out what we're going to do. And then maybe in 2 weeks we can really start. Maybe what I'll do too is I'll actually put a piece of Aves tomorrow night Friday over here. So this way... And even over this too, because we want to make sure the booty is sort of showing. Alright, so that's where I'm going to cut the stream. I got nothing really else to work on, and I want to kind of call it a night. But at least we brainstormed and we got a good plan going. You want to see Psylocke one more time? Yeah, let me pop it out. Yeah, look at Psylocke real quick. I also pretty much finished up Shigo. I'm just going to put that on eBay. Because unless anybody's interested. So I'm going to try to sand this down during the week too. I'm going to get this sanded down. Get this nice and cleaned up a bit, and then hopefully if that's cleaned up and ready to go, I can maybe chop up her booty and get this maybe attached by next stream and actually work out her booty a bit. I need a day in the garage. Hopefully I'll find it. Oh yeah, Terrell, this is the Psylocke kit I got. As I said in the beginning of the stream, she has boob socks. It's kind of a common thing that a lot of sculptors are doing, where they sculpt all this outfit, they sculpt the booty with a thong, and then they make boob socks, where that's not how a leotard works. So I'm gonna make this look like an armor piece over her chest. Yeah, she's gonna be all together, Jacob. Hopefully by the next stream. I'm gonna chop out all this. I'm gonna chop all this out, clean up some of this, and then I'm going to actually attach everything, because it's not even magnetized. And then I'm gonna rework the booty, and then after that I'm gonna sculpt the outfit. But my Psylocke's gonna be a little bit different, Terrell. I'm going to re-sculpt the hair. I'm gonna do different hair, and I'm going to keep her side blades. So. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of changes on her. It's gonna take a little while. You know, I'm gonna re-sculpt the belt on her, and go from there. I just gotta be careful with it because it's actually starting to chip in some areas. That might have happened in shipping. So that's where we're at right now. But alright, I'm calling the stream, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. If you guys are on my Patreon, I'm going to post on Sunday the voting for this stuff, and we'll go from there. Jubilee's almost done, but that's a commission. She might be done in about a week or so. So we'll see that up when I'm done. Alright guys, have a good one, and